Chair now recognizes the chairman of the Innovation Subcommittee, Mr. Bilirakis, for 3
Thank you.
minutes, opening statement.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Madam Chair. I want to thank you again for your including these bills, the 5 Innovation Data and Commerce Subcommittee bills on today's markup, some of which have been introduced and circulated for years, and finally they're getting a vote at a committee. So we appreciate that very much. The bills we're considering today are essential to cementing American leadership in technology and providing Americans with greater transparency regarding the websites and applications they use. Americans are the most innovative people in the world. Nobody can dispute that. And we must eliminate government barriers to ensure Americans the innovators are empowered to push the frontiers of innovation. One way to do this is to encourage foreign direct investment from responsible and trusted countries. Another way is to increase transparency by providing consumers with the information they need to make informed decisions. I want to thank Mr. Pence, my good friend, and I want to thank him for his leadership on the Global Investment in America, the Jobs Act. This bill will help us understand the barriers to increasing investment from friendly nations and ultimately lead the globe in emerging technologies. I also want to thank my friend, Ms. Kamek, from the great state of Florida, for her bipartisan work with Mr. Soto, also from Florida, on the Caution Act, which requires app stores to clearly disclose if an app has been banned on federal devices. Pretty clear. Americans should know when they are downloading an application deemed a security threat by the federal government. Mr. Fulcher's bill, the Internet App ID Act, would require apps to disclose if they are owned by the CCP or a business domiciled in the People's Republic of China. Failure to disclose Chinese ownership would be subject to penalties enforced by the Federal Trade Commission. And Mr. Fulcher's bill, he has an amendment that I support. It tightens up the bill a little bit. So he'll actually disclose that. So next is the TAIL Act, introduced by Representative Duncan, and would require tech companies to notify their users if their platform stores data in the People's Republic of China. If an app or website is sending or storing data in China, Americans should know. Of course they should. As we continue to advance legislation to improve American competitiveness on the world stage, I want to reemphasize this committee's priority to pass a national privacy and data security law. We're committed to getting that legislation across the finish line. So in my opinion, these are bipartisan bills, and we should have a unanimous vote out of this committee. So I appreciate you, Madam Chair, and I yield back the balance of my time.
Further open